There's an arrow sticking in your head.
What was the name of the? What did they say? In Die Hard, the Christmas movie.
Does it look like I'm ordering a pizza? They do say that at one point. That's my favorite line in the whole movie.
Did you watch the movie before?
Oh, yeah, I watched it with my dad once on Christmas.
Okay, because it's a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie. If
My
Home
friend,
Alone is a Christmas movie, Die Hard's a Christmas
Die
movie.
Hard's a Christmas movie. Yeah.
Home Alone has nothing to do with Christmas. It has no Christmas themes. It only takes place on Christmas. And like it could take place any other time of the year and
Okay,
it's still be
I'd
a
like to
Christmas
point out
movie.
something.
What?
How is Frosty the Snowman Christmas?
Well,
Other than the fact that Santa's in it. But if you ignore that part.
I think it's some of my Coke. The part of Santa being in it is why it's a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas party.
Okay. Anyway.
Die Hard.
Yeah, like the part that it being a Christmas party is actually important to the plot. Unlike Home Alone.
Unlike Santa being.
Okay, yes.
That's not important.
Unlike.
Other than Frosty died and he wouldn't have been able to kind of survive anyway.
Yes. But in Home Alone. In Home Alone.
Part of the plot. Yeah.
In Home Alone. If it was like any other time of the year, it would still make sense because they could be going on vacation any time of the year. It didn't have to be Christmas, right? But with the Christmas party in Die Hard, like it would make less sense if it was another time of year because why would they be having a random party at this office that they would invite they didn't even get invited to the party. I don't think they were just going it because they were married. Yeah, it was Christmas, you know.
Well, they were married.
They were married, past tense, but they were like he was trying to get back with her. I don't know what's going on, but regardless,
and then Severus Snape almost killed her.
And then Severus Snape almost killed her. And the Christmas, it being Christmas, is more important to the plot of I was gonna say Back to the Future. That's not true. Die Hard than it is Home Alone, and Home Alone 2 as well. Home Alone 2 could take place literally any time of the year. What does it?
Yeah.
Because like Home Alone 2 is it's just about him being in New York, which it's not Home Alone because he's not home, or alone.
He's not in New York.
Well, he's in New York. He's lost in New York.
I'm making a joke.
But he's not home and he's not alone. He's with those criminals who are.
No.
Wait.
Sorry.
They kidnapped him. That's literally the plot. It's the criminals have kidnapped Kevin. I don't know. I never watched that one. I only watched a video talking about that one. How weird it is.
Trump's in the second one.
I do know that. Yes, I remember hearing about that. But you know what's a Christmas movie?
Die Hard.
Die Hard. Not other than Die Hard though. You know what a Christmas movie? The Santa Claus 2 is a Christmas movie.
You're right. There's something else.
It's another movie that's like you wouldn't think it'd be a Christmas movie, but it technically is. I don't remember what it was though.
Oh, there was one that was a joke. What? We were watching something like, oh, it's a Christmas movie.
We were just watching movies around Christmas time and saying they were Christmas movies.
No, it was because it had Christmas in it.
Was it Deadpool? Because Deadpool has that one scene.
It was Deadpool.
One scene, but like part of the scene is it's Christmas. So therefore it's a Christmas movie. No, that's a family movie now. Well, no, the second one's a family movie. The first one is a romance movie.
That's not what he said.
Well, he had another word in there, but I censored it.
I hate censorship.
Yes. I am going to star.
This is coming from someone that does not swear.
Yeah, I hate sensitive swear. I don't swear, but that's besides the point. Water. Hey, stay time!
Yay!
I'm sad to say I don't think all of that conversation will end up in the video, but a little
What?
bit.
Why not?
Some of it will be, but not all of it, because I'm lazy.
Why?
And
Or
so
you just make a longer video.
it could be, yeah. Have a 4-hour
Yes.
video.
Not nice, Snake. I'm calling not you a snake. The snake
I
is killing me.
Yeah, I got that. Seeing as I had said nothing, and you said, not nice, steak. Like,
wait, I just realized something.
what?
People usually play games to like relax and forget about the world, right? In real life. But by making things permadeath, they're making it exactly like real life.
Well, apart from the fact that real life doesn't have zombies. Yet.
I meant like Survivor.
Oh.
Stuff like that.
You mean Jedi Survivor is not at all reality?
You're not reality. I hit myself on barbed wire.
What is there barbed wire for you to hurt yourself on?
Where I am.
Wow, that's helpful.
Side of the house.
Oh, don't jump and you'll be fine.
Ouch.
I killed a chicken, by the way. But
Happy for you.
thought I'd let you know. I am looking for food in the ranger station. They removed the truck you can search. It's now a non-searchable truck.
That's awful.
I know.
Game is literally unplayable.
Yeah, because they removed one thing I liked. It's unplayable. Burnt
Hey,
steak.
yeah?
Yeah?
Little thing in the top left corner of my.
I wish it would tell me their full name and not just the first initial of their name.
Isn't that streamer mode?
I don't think so. Because not all the people have just that first initial.
But you're streaming right now.
Yeah, but not everyone has that for me. That's the thing. And it also will do that when I'm not on streaming mode, so I don't know.
Oh, this person's a person that is looking is an out of work artist for streamers that is currently looking for work and asking for work.
But
Do you like me to ban them?
yeah. Like, without having said anything in chat or in my Discord, they straight the self-promotion, like, no, get them out of there. I guarantee you it's because I changed my rules.
I'm gonna say breaking server rules.
Yeah, I changed my rules for a stream to be like, hey, don't bring it up. Because I'm annoyed with how many scammers there are. And,
That's fair.
And
I feel like most people, like if they're like legitimately like working for that, they'd respect that.
yeah, they would respect a no, and I get so many people who are like, oh, I hear you said no, but how about you look at my stuff? I'm like, I said no. Like, but just could you do it, please? And like, then I have to time them out. And now I can just skip all that, like, back and forth, being like, hey, you didn't read the rules, you get timed out. But I've never had them go straight to my Discord and start being like, hey, I got graphic design. Kind of annoying.
Yeah, luckily you have a mod on call.
Yeah. I figure, right, if I turn away every graphic designer, I won't have any more.
You know, sir, you're a genius.
Thank you.
Tomorrow's Sunday, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That
I want to
feels.
make sure I didn't have to wake up. You know. Well, I do have to wake up, but like not for school.
I might die.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. I have it all under control. Okay. I'm just a little weak in the knees.
Do you used to be an adventurer like me until you took an arrow?
Huh?
Wait, do you used to be an adventurer like me, but then you took an arrow to the knee?
No. It's more like I'm weak in the knees and I can't find my keys.
Okay.
I have to go home. I know we have vitamins at home because I remember picking them up being like, we're gonna need this later. And then
Yep, we do have that.
so I'm headed back. I didn't get any food. I got assaulted by a group of
Did you get
dogs.
infected?
No, I'm just weak.
Okay.
I got assaulted by dogs to save them. I shot all of them, but they didn't die. And then I had to electrify one, and then they died. Pipe pistols are not very good.
No, they're not. Machine guns are pretty good. Like they're
Yeah,
not great, but they're like I feel like they edge out the rest of the pipe things.
it's just because like the slow reload for the pipe stuff. If the pipe stuff didn't have super slow reload, they'd be not so bad.
Yeah.
But like I can go through a single round of them and be like, I'm done. I'm moving one of my mouse because it was in the way of the screen. I didn't even find any food. I was looking for food, and then I had to run away.
What if you put planting things across the street? Like what if that's our like planting and water area?
That would make sense. It's a good place to do it. If it would let me plant them. I don't know why it's not letting me plant these things.
I think it's because it's not outside.
Well, I was outside, but there's something above it, so maybe that was why. I'll try again with planting across the street. If not, I don't know. I got an abrasion. Oh, but no, it's fine because I put a first aid bandage on. So it's going down. Right, because it's white now instead of orange. Which I appreciate. Because before it looked no different than what it did when it was healing.
Yeah.
Because it was technically always the same thing, but it was you could only use aloe once. Wait, do you have the? Oh wait, never mind. I found it. I am starving.
Don't die.
Do you cook some food?
Can you get me a stove?
So difficult.
I think the trader has one.
Yeah, I saw them. Thing. Okay, so let me plant the potatoes. So we have that. What happens if you're starving? Do you take damage? No, your stamina is low. Do you even take damage? I'm fine with that, because that makes it easier. I'm slightly less tired. Remember the challenges you could find on, like, post-it notes?
I miss those.
Like the one where you had to kill some amount of bunnies with a shotgun.
Yeah, those are so fun
I wonder why they got rid of them.
because nobody was doing them.
Oh, but I liked them. They could get sorts of experience.
Yeah,
But I guess if they
and
have
like
the trader job, so it's fair that they would give it to them.
I think, or it's like that people nobody was doing the trader jobs
Hmm.
other than us.
So we're just so good at the game. I'm making my way to the trader.
I thought you were gonna say something else. I'm like, John, stop singing that kind of music.
I wasn't singing. How is the surviving team still doing that permadeath challenge? Yep, it's still permadeath. Though it's less strict than when I do permadeath runs of story games, but um, it's not going super well. But we're on day 5. I am starving, but that
I'm
happens.
not.
Because you make food for yourself and then don't share. You eat 4
No,
potatoes.
I eat like 17 eggs. Don't you?
You eat the eggs.
What do you think I was eating when I was looking at you and eating as well? Like,
Day 1 to 3 is probably the hardest, finding everything. Yeah, finding water was a struggle. Now it's food. But I'm going to the trader to get a what you would call it? A grill. So we can cook eggs and bacon and maybe have some reliable food source. Yeah, water collector. Found also by getting water. We got a water collector, but we did have a water purifier mod, and you can now drink out of the lakes, but it could give you dysentery if you don't have water purifier mod. But if you have water purifier mod, it's just free water.
and so I just don't drink out of the water collector. I just go to the river.
Yeah, but I don't have a water purifier mod, so I have to drink out of the dew collector. Yeah, water purifier and drink at the lake until you have plus 300 water. Yeah, it's a good
It
strategy.
no, the plus 300 water it still counts down now. It doesn't
Oh,
get
it
special.
doesn't store it until if
It
you don't
does if
need
it's
it.
boiled water. It does if it's boiled water.
Oh, but if it's not
Um,
boiled water, it doesn't store
but
it.
if it's from the lake, one of the things I tried that too. Cause I'm like, oh, that I'm gonna choose the game. But no,
Mm.
if it's from the lake and it's full, it just keeps counting down.
It's no countdown, but it keeps you fill up until the countdown is at 0. That's true. And I cannot run it
That's
all.
not worth it to me. That doesn't take. That's like
It does take a long time to get that high. To the point where like
yeah,
you might as
and
well.
their reward is just not worth it to me.
Especially you can just go back to the water if you need more water.
Yeah.
It's dark. I thought I heard a zombie, but I don't see a zombie. You usually do that waiting for Orgnid. I don't know if I said that right. When you played with him before going on expeditions, that makes sense. I'm honestly surprised at that one person in Discord,
Yeah.
because like presumably they went to my stream and then went to my Discord from my stream. So they saw my chat rules and was like, "Oh, I'm not allowed to self promote here about graphic design. I'll go to the Discord and do it." Like that's the same. Like I guess it's not technically self promotion, but
I mean,
it's
like the when I did, I said broke rules
right.
for the reason for banning, so they know now.
They know now they're not about to do that, but like I have emotes. I don't have like an overlay, but I don't feel the need for one. I like the simple look of the stream.
Yeah.
That I very rarely get someone who listens to me when I say those things. They're just like, I don't know, I get it, but I need money. I'm like, I get that, I do, but get it from someone else who actually wants it.
Yeah. But John, have I told you about my services as a graphic designer?
I have no money.
What about the money I gave you?
You can give me any money. Oh, you gave me some cash, but that was really good. What I was saying. Can I sell this egg? 3 cents.
I'm kidding.
Not worth it.
I'm making a joke.
Sell this
I'm
leather.
hilarious. What?
This good one's $5.70 for a grill. So
Wow.
my pipe baton. Okay. So now I'm at 147.
Just do jobs.
Yeah, I should just do a job. Do a fetch quest. What is the closest one? This one? You the man.
I'm gonna keep doing this because
Oh yeah, I can do a fetch quest on my own. So I didn't do it clear zombies. So all you need to do is go in, grab it, and leave.
Yeah.
In and out. 20-minute adventure.
You didn't watch Rick and Morty, right?
I don't watch Rick and Morty, but I've seen that meme.
Yeah. I watched a little bit of it and I got annoyed, so I stopped.
Yeah, it's definitely a certain kind of humor. That's like really, you gotta be in the mood for it, or you gotta be willing to listen to a lot of burping and fart jokes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's a bad show though.
I wouldn't say it's a bad show either. It's like you were saying, like you have to be in the mood for a lot of burping fart jokes. I just don't really particularly find that funny.
Right. And you see a lot of the like, I've seen a lot of memes where like, oh, you have to have a certain IQ to enjoy this show. It's like, no, you
I
don't.
mean, you're right. It's just not in the way that you're thinking.
Because the humor in it isn't like intelligent humor. It's kind of the opposite. Not saying people who watch it or enjoy it are stupid, but it's like I think the idea that you have to have a certain IQ to understand the jokes is a little
Kind
dumb.
of flawed.
Yeah.
Doctor Who, I would say, is more of like intelligent humor.
Yeah, Doctor Who, there's a lot of like jokes that are you have to have a basic understanding of what they're talking about to get the jokes. If you can enjoy it without being a super intelligent person, I'm sure.
But they explain a lot of like the scientific principles, so I feel like you'd learn from.
Yeah, you would learn a lot from watching it. It's almost educational, which is interesting.
And like historically,
right?
Like it changes things. Like to hear like, oh, up until this point, this happened to this happened, and I was not in the future because that doesn't exist. Like, and like the girl in the fireplace. Like when you learn about like the Madame de Pompadour, obviously never had
a weird man come out of her fireplace.
Never had a relationship with a doctor.
Right, but I wouldn't be surprised if you would see it in like history class or science class, them like showing clips of it to show like, hey, this is what happened, or this is something that exists.
Like this was a person. Obviously, this isn't historically accurate.
Yeah, at least not. I'm gonna continue with that. Yeah, that's. It's obviously fictional, but it's historical fiction and also science fiction. Because time travel is by nature historical fiction.
By nature. If you go backwards.
If you go backwards. If you go forward, then it's definitely science fiction.
Like planet, like New Earth is probably more science.
Right. Or
what's the World War III?
Yeah,
World War III. Where it's like present day, but it's like
clearly isn't happening currently.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm rewatching it. I think I told you this.
Yeah, I said you were crazy.
Well, I enjoy the show.
I know. Doesn't make you any less crazy.
We already knew I was crazy.
Gons is saying he should watch it someday. You definitely should, because it is a very good show. Very long.
But like, other than one specific storyline towards the end of it, there's none that are like, that's not a good storyline.
Right.
With New Who specifically.
Yeah, with
and
all
they're still making it up.
Yeah,
like they're still coming out with stuff. So there's possibility that like there is gonna be some more that are like.
But at where we're at right now, it's very solid.
I was like, give things a chance because like the fans of the series are very vocal about things they don't like.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And like if you get into it, you'll figure out exactly what I mean really quickly. It's usually not as bad as they make it seem.
Yeah, people are like, this show is the worst thing. It killed my grandma. And that didn't happen.
Are you trying? Are you? Do you want to kill
your? What's that?
I was making the joke where I was like, "Oh, what if I step on a butterfly?"
Oh yes. I would kill my grandfather. Are you intending to kill your grandfather? Well, no. You're good.
And the actors that they choose are always very good.
For the most part, very good. You know?
Yeah. At the Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
You can make an argument against one.
I still think they did a good job as playing the character, but personally, as a person, I don't.
I dislike her. I have very much issues with her, but I mean, like,
yeah.
They do a very good job at the character.
Mm-hmm. So some people might make it out to be like, oh, they were terrible. I hated them because, well, part of it is probably misogyny.
Definitely a little bit. That was a fun little like being able to like having a reason to geek out about Doctor Who.
Yeah. I didn't think it had a super strong reason.
But it's still a reason.
You don't really need a reason to geek out about Doctor Who. You will regardless.
I'll create a reason.
You'll find a reason. No, I would say it's a very good show though. It's definitely my top 5 favorite shows.
Ooh, that grew. You're like top 20 the last time I asked.
Early on, I would have said top 20. Like midway through this series, it grew to be top 5, top 10. It's hard to say. I would like a lot of shows, but it's really good.
Like, I feel like there's some production because it's how old the show is. Like, it's still running.
Mm-hmm.
Some jumps in production value that can be jarring.
Oh yeah, especially going from what seasons is it?
I think it was 10 to 11.
Yeah, 10 to 11. It was like, whoa, that's a different quality and budget, but a budget of quality. I can't speak. I can't.
Production quality.
Production quality. That's what I was trying to get to, but it's not bad. Like I said, it's amazing, and then it just gets better over time.
Never eat pears.
Yes, there's a lot of running jokes that are very good and very funny, and they call back to themselves a lot in clever ways.
And like very uplifting ways too. Like that's what I think it does so well is because like it's humor and there's dark humor, but there's also it's like so much humor. It's very uplifting, and I don't think shows do that enough.
Right, where they have a lot of various tones, right? They have like darker tones, and they have spookier tones, and they have uplifting
that
tones.
Doctor, that's a dark Doctor.
Which Doctor?
12.
Oh yeah, he's I would say as dark as the 10th, but more vocal.
I feel like it's. I think it depends on when in the 10th.
Yeah. I was thinking later end of 10th.
Yeah.
after a particular event.
That was such a good episode. That event. Sorry, I'm trying to be as vague as
No,
possible.
I mean after I think it's season 3. Yeah, season 3. Is it 2? You you know what I'm talking about, right?
So
when a person when someone leaves the show.
Yes, that's into season 2.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
To Know What You're Doing on the Moon is season 3, and that's with a different person.
Right. So yeah, like around that time, there's some darker moments with him, and then later on, there's some darker moments with him.
That's what I really like. Is like how there's like, I'll tell you this off stream. I feel like it gets a little bit too much away. That's one of the problems of my geeking out about things. I forget exactly what I'm doing.
Yes, it's hard to talk about any show, especially a show that has, excuse me, a lot of interesting plot lines and twists and turns. That it's like hard to talk about the show and everything that's great about the show without spoiling things.
Yes, and there's like a specific character whose story is very, very interesting with how they go about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's like, it's not done the way people usually tell stories.
Right.
You know who I'm talking about, I think, because of that.
Think I know who you're talking about.
Backwards. That's the only hint I'm giving.
Backwards?
Yeah.
The name spelled backwards is Disney? Jensen.
No.
From Kingdom Hearts.
Oh. No, but Hello, Sweetie. That's the last.
Yes, I understand now. I don't know why backwards didn't give it to me.
I remember when we got to that episode, because I watched it first, like a year beforehand. I was really into it, and we got to that character's introduction. I got so excited. You're like, why?
Why? They're just like a doctor.
And it's like, they're not here anymore.
They're gone. They died.
Spoiler! No, I'm kidding.
I mean, it's the first episode they're in.
Yeah, true. I'm joking.
And you don't know who I'm talking about. I'm playing this guy.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah.
No, yeah, I agree with you. They're a very interesting character. It's a very different storytelling wise from a lot of other things that would tell a similar story, would tell it very differently.
I'm surprised nobody took that storyline, like with how much time travel things there are.
Right. There is something similar, but like way less complicated and way less interesting, in my opinion, in Back to the Future 2.
Yeah, way less interesting.
Because it's more like he sees something and it's like, I don't know who that is, and then you learn later on who it is, and like that's all there is to it.
But like, whereas like this one's like, what are you talking about? Because she says something the first time.
Yeah, she says something to the doctor when you first meet her, and later on the context is made clear, but early on it's like, okay. Yeah, pipe bombs. Love pipe bombs.
It's like enough to like, okay, I think I know what you're saying, but I'm gonna choose to ignore what you're saying because I like this. At least that was for me.
I barely don't have enough for the grill, so I'm looking to see if I can get $70 out of them. Can I sell my pipes? Excuse me. Would you like 100 stone? You buy it. Let's see how much they have.
Sucker.
Here's some animal fats. Because my head's a weird stuff out of
even
it.
Like how we were talking about, like there's a couple storylines that are not awesome.
Yeah.
They do explore historical questionability.
Right.
Like with the way that they think.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Witch Finder episode.
I liked that episode. It
That
was
was a
interesting.
good one.
Pumpkin seeds. I'm really like selling. I'm selling you everything, man.
I'm starving.
Okay, I just got a grill. I had to really haggle with this guy to get a grill. Selling a bunch of crap to get 70 casino tokens. I saw a meme about Fallout, just Fallout in general, with their pricing system, and they're like, "Oh, how much for that rifle?" They're like, "Oh, that's 120." It's like, okay, cool. I don't have that much money. I only have like this little bit of money. And they're like, oh, I can get that Nuka Cola. They're like, that'll be 20 caps. They're like 20 caps? That's worth that rifle's worth 120. So you're telling me I could give you 6 Nuka Colas for that rifle? It's like, no, you can't give me 6 Nuka Colas for that rifle.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I never really thought about it that way because I don't think too much into game mechanics. But like, but it's like that is hilarious. But also, with this game, that brought that like attention is like, how much of a gambling problem do people in this area have? Where the point of like casino tokens are more valuable than money.
Yeah, we're in Arizona, not Nevada.
We're close to Nevada.
It is close, yes. We're not in Nevada. Also, there's no snow in Arizona. There's some serious global warming happening here.
You know, the zombies, they just really like their fossil fuels.
Alright, I am almost home to help cook up some food with this new grill.
Okay, give me the stuff for it.
Do I have meat? I have 19 meat on me. I don't know if that'll help you cook some eggs and bacon. But...
We have, I think we'll have enough.
I found a lot of burnt charred meat in the house I was fetching questing from. Sorry, I'm not starving anymore. But I do need water.
Yeah. I'm starving now.
Have you tried just eating food?
I don't have any to eat.
Actually, Las Vegas is only 398 some unit of measurement away.
Miles. It's always miles of this type of thing. With those signs.
Mm. It was like a quick car drive away. It's not so far. It's not close though. Is the thing.
You can't get there.
Can't get there. It's radiated over there. All the people who had a gambling problem moved from Las Vegas to here because of radiation. And that's why it's casino tokens. Oh my gosh, I have started hating the phrase, and that's why, due to YouTube Shorts.
Yeah, I got that as well.
Because if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you don't watch YouTube Shorts, then you haven't been sucked into the problem. YouTubers love to loop their shorts to make it like I guess to trick people to watching longer. I don't know, but they loop the shorts, so they end the short where like they cut off their sentence, and then when it loops, it finishes the sentence. So they'll end a short with, and that's why, and then it will start the short, and it's kind of annoying. Like I understand why they do it, but it's kind of annoying. Though I like it when skits do it a little bit better because like they add a little joke to it where it's like it's looping.
I feel like they're trying to joke as well. Make jokes about it. With how stupid it is.
They'll even call out like, oh, you need to stand here. Like, why do I need to stand here? So we can loop it.
John.
I have a grill.
Yay.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You are welcome, sir. Do I have any pipes? No, I sold my pipes. I forgot.
I was gonna say, do you not remember the last thing you sold them?
Hey, would you like to buy 5 pipes and 100 stone and
I think Trader Joel has a smoking problem.
yeah, I gave him a bunch of pipes and stone. Yeah.
He really likes his. That might not be YouTube friendly.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll leave it out just to be safe. I think mentioning drugs is fine.
But I mentioned a specific.
Yeah.
And like exactly how you use it.
Yeah.
Which I was thinking that might not take too kindly to.
Yeah, YouTube has their rules will be super inconsistent, so it's hard to say what they will and will not allow.
I think this is the most prepared we've ever been for Horde Night, and it's day 5.
Hey, we gotta be prepared, like Scars is.
You have no idea how much restraint I'm showing.
Well, I do have an idea. That's why I keep making you show restraint. I mean,
I'm being bullied.
yep.
Oh, now it's stuck in my head.
I saw. Actually, I won't tell you what I saw because it's a Kingdom Hearts thing. It says you're actually playing it now. I should probably avoid talking about it.
Since I'm actually playing it now.
What happens if I break the streetlight? Can I break a streetlight and get metal out of it?
I think you could get, if you get like the telephone things, you can get steel.
What have I done? It's fine. I did not injure myself.
That makes me think that it might not be.
Yeah, that's fine. You know, I was showing you that video, the person who had a really stupid opinion on Spider-Man.
Yes, so I still need to finish.
There was a part of it, I don't know if you got to it, where they was complaining about Spider-Man making jokes.
I didn't, but that's the entire point of Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's one of his main character traits is to make jokes. And they even explain why he does it in the game. Well, they explain kind of why he does it, part of why he does it, but not fully why he does it. They explain he makes jokes in tense situations, and fighting a supervillain could be considered a tense situation.
Fighting for your life could be considered a tense situation.
Yeah, who knew?